On December 29, 2023, Nathan Stewart, an officer with the Orange City Police Department, was arrested on charges of domestic violence. Now, subsequently, on January 2nd, 2024, he was relieved of his duties by Chief of Police Wayne Miller. We have an exclusive interview with Jeremy Wiggins, the Human Resources representative, to discuss the details of this case as they stand. Stay tuned for a deep dive into the events that have unfolded.
Good morning, Penny.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. I just walked in. You're totally fine.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. Hey, I'm coming to confirm that one of our officers, Officer Nathan Stewart, was recently arrested.
Let me check on that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. That information, you're gonna have to contact whatever agency you believe, that you believe, gave you that information, or you can see Human Resources.
Oh, no, I read it in the police report affidavit, where it's the charging affidavit that Sergeant Herzog came and picked up the department-issued firearm.
Yeah,
So I'm just
check with the agency that you believe, did it, or Human Resources.
Yeah, Volusia County did it, but I'm just confirming that that's our
I
Nathan.
cannot disclose anything.
Oh, okay. All right. Is anybody here I could talk to? A PIO, a public information officer?
It's not here right now.
Oh, it's Heather? Okay.
No, our PIO is out right now.
Okay, how about this? Do we have an officer currently?
I can't disclose anything.
All right, Penny.
Sorry.
I'm trying here.
You can talk to Human Resources if you want.
And that's up there?
Yes.
All right, well, have a good day. Happy New Year. Haven't seen you, so. How you doing,
Hey,
guys?
guys.
Look nice today, man.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. I tried. It's council day too, so always
Yeah, I'll be there.
be a little nicer. Okay.
Speaking of
Yes.
the situation with Nathan Stewart.
Okay.
I've read the charging affidavit
Yep.
that the Volusia County has put online, the booking numbers.
Right.
Obviously, no mug shots. The only way I can confirm this is the words in the charging affidavit.
Okay.
So I have a photo of Mr. Stewart, and I just needed to confirm that that was him, because again, I'm trying to, not say in journalistic integrity, but
Right.
don't want to put someone out there that's not.
No, that is not Nathan Stewart.
So it's this one.
That is Nathan Stewart.
Ah,
yes,
so-
the gentleman in the middle.
So that's why. See, and this is why I.
Right. Absolutely.
Because in the way it's described in the photo, it's that guy's first, and it's how it's like it's
Right.
described
Yeah.
left to right.
Yeah. We must have gotten our captioning wrong on that.
No worries, no
Yeah.
worries. Okay, well this is why it's important to.
Yeah. Always. Absolutely.
If I read correctly, Herzog did obtain his firearm.
Yes.
Correct. Now.
So when we were notified that he was arrested, we placed him on administrative leave immediately.
Okay.
I believe that was Friday.
Okay.
Saturday, we put him on administrative leave, paid suspension, while we were addressing the assessment situation.
Okay.
I believe it was sometime between Fridays, I believe it was on Friday, that Sergeant Herzog went and collected his service weapon as well as other equipment that was on him at that time to make sure we had that while he was on leave. Standard practice. We
Well,
don't want-
especially because reading the report, he wanted to use that.
Right, based on the report, it was important to
Yes.
obtain. You're absolutely right. So we obtained that. We had possession of that at that time that we collected.
Okay.
So yes, we did retain possession of that
Okay.
firearm.
So he's currently on a paid administrative leave.
He is no longer on paid administrative
Okay.
leave. He has been separated from employment from the city of Orange City at this time.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
Do you have the date? Can I get? Would you mind if I get a copy?
Came prepared, Steve. So what you have here is a letter from Chief Thomas signing the reason why we did end his introductory period of employment, as he was still on his introductory period or probation.
Yeah.
Let's say
Yeah.
Chief Long.
I thought that too. I was like,
I was just
did we
on
get
the
a new
phone.
Chief Thomas.
Sorry, I was just on the phone with Pete Thomas this morning, talking about some insurance stuff. So
Quite often. So.
yeah, so I apologize for that. So Chief Miller, see, it even says Mo right there.
Yep.
Slip of the tongue. Chief Miller, this is his reason for separation from him. He was on introductory period, so we did release him as domestic battery arrests are against the department's policy for behavior. So we did release him from employment on January 2nd once we were back from that weekend, and Chief and I were able to discuss. So he was released from employment. And then this is just his employee status form. Last thing going on the file, just to denote on there, per city policy, all employees, when their employment ends for whatever reason, insurance is effective through the end of the month. So you'll see that noted here, benefits end 131. I know often there's questions of why did benefits.
Well, I know he's getting health care. I know he's getting mental health, which is
absolutely what he needs. Yeah, we provided him with information as far as the AP as well. But then, introductory period ending, so no PTO payout, anything to go with that. But the employment relationship has ended.
Is he going to be required to pay you guys back all the training fees and costs that he signed for?
If we end an employee's, we do have him sign the contract, as you know, you're aware of the training fees. If an employee leaves voluntarily, that's when we require that back. But if we say, hey, look, we're ending that relationship, we do not pursue and require that to be repaid because it's our decision whether it's for cause or for out cause. We do not pursue typically.
Understood. And his cases have been reassigned?
That I can't answer. That's outside of my scope. I would imagine so, but I can't give a definitive answer to that.
All right. And then this is my last question, and not a ding on Chief Miller, but as you being the HR person, our hiring practices, are we reviewing them to make sure that we're not missing something? Because I've made it pretty clear that my what's it called? My lack of ability for a background check is able to find stuff that you guys don't find.
Right.
And that I think is a
yeah. So I discussed with Chief a lot over the years. His time as deputy chief, his time as chief. We're constantly reviewing because things are changing. There's better ways to assess. The world changes. The way that you interact is background checks are changing over the years. We still do field checks. We still do neighborhood checks to talk with individuals and find out information as we can. But the way people interact with police officers is certainly changed. So
this doesn't seem like this was a one-off. The way that, again, these are assumptions, obviously. I want to make sure that we're vetting the people we're giving firearms to.
Right. We speak with family members and people who are close to the individual, as well as neighbors, as well as other relations, to try and see if there's anybody close that we can gain information from. So obviously in the case of domestic battery, that's something that is close to the person, the person. So we were trying to.
I think her sister was involved or something to that effect.
Yeah, her sister I know was cited as a witness in the report there. So we do try and talk with a lot of individuals to get an indication of their relationship. Lena's mental health. We do psychological evaluations on all prospective police officers as well to try and capture anything that might happen with this, because that's why those psychologists have special certifications in law enforcement preparation to try and assess and see, hey, is Jeremy or Steve
it specifically said his law enforcement, since his law enforcement hiring, he was.
I would have said since moving from, because we hired him as a cadet, put him through school, and then since obtaining the credentials as a badge and becoming.
So that's why I want to, like I said, I just want to prevent one. God forbid that ever happening again.
Right.
And two, try to see how we can.
Yeah, we definitely are always reviewing. I know anytime something like this, or we have to let somebody go on an introductory period, me and Chief always do come back and talk about, hey, obviously we let them go for a reason. Why did that happen? What could we have done to capture it? Chief and I haven't had the chance, because since this happened, he's pretty quickly gone to conferences. He is right now. So we'll be meeting once he's back from conference to once we've had a chance to assess and reflect and say, what can we do, like you said, to make sure in the future we're doing everything can so that we're hiring the best qualified people for the position that are going to be, successful police officers in their career here.
I'm going to bring this up tonight just for the sheer fact of reference and on the record for the Mount Council meeting. I'm going to also say that you guys seem to have handled it as well. But I just want it on the record that, as you know, I've already have an issue with.
Right. Absolutely.
So I'm trying to make sure we are keeping a track record of what's going on. And that being said, I know that is under. Are you guys doing? Wait, you don't do the audits, Jason. So never mind that question. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. I appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was awesome, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for looking so nice.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad you guys handled this so quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. And those copies are for you if you'd like them, for sure.
I appreciate it. I'll take them.
There's a problem, they tend to make it worse. Porky and his team thinks in blue they'll come through with siren wheels and epic fails. Oh, what a view! Willie's fakes, they're not the